started, and today is the follow-up video on the shed organizing. So it's fall, it's peaked in New England here, and it's getting a little chilly, so I got to get all this stuff off the deck and into the shed. But first I'm going to give you a quick tour of what needs to happen, and then we'll end up in the shed and go from there. Okay, so my big plan is to actually get all the items that aren't really useful right now in the fall and try to get them into the shed, including some of this furniture, some of these umbrellas, and then of course the pots that have some dead plants in them and aren't serving a purpose anymore. And I'm taking advantage of the time. So these guys will actually stay put year round, but once these plants completely go dormant, I'll pull them. Other items that do stay put is the grill. The grill stays here year round. We always keep that cover on, so it actually helps out. So I already started pulling things down, brought the umbrellas down, and some of these chairs. Now the chairs, if you've got a lot of chairs, make sure that you've put them flat so you can stack them and utilize the space that you have. Just brought down some chairs and umbrellas, and I've thrown them on my very lovely cart. Now I love these carts. If you guys are familiar, these are called Vermont carts. They haul a lot, and you can already see how useful this is. We're taking our first trip down to the shed, which is just a little bit yonder. Okay, first load came down the hill, and in true fashion, it is fall, so there's always some blowing machine in the background, so I apologize for that. However, we have got to find space for all of that and more. So where's it gonna go? In true fashion, it is a shed. I try to block this off as much as possible, yet the squirrel keeps coming back. We have a friendly squirrel who lives in here, and I just let her do her thing. She's found a way to nest every winter, and she's sweet, so there you go. Along this wall, I went ahead and installed a few more of those grippy hooks. So here we are on the deck. I pretty much pulled everything off the deck that I wanted to furniture-wise. And I'm gonna start pulling the plants out of the pots, ones that aren't blooming anymore. That one doesn't look so hot. And a few others, and go from there. So I grabbed my handy dandy bucket, and I'm actually just gonna dump all the soil in here and eventually compost it, which is just to the garden below. I'm just gonna literally throw all that dirt down below and reuse it in the spring. So we're kind of at a stopping point, only because there's a few plants that I feel have a few more weeks left in them, and I want to give them a chance. The other thing that I really like to do is to just see if I can make them overwinter, and it's always just an experiment. So a few of these actually might just come inside, and I'm not going to take them out of their pots. Here's where I've kind of left off. I have a few plants that I want to overwinter, and certainly some available pots now. So I did a quick assessment and realized that I had a lot of succulents. So I'm actually just going to try to get them growing further and put them into a bigger pot. So again, it actually just saves me some space for putting that in the shed, because I'm just going to put everything in this guy. Okay, so here we are, pretty close to wrapping up the deck, getting everything off of it, what I needed to do. I did a little bit of blowing off the leaves, cleared off all of the pots, just getting a few extra things put away. This is what I wanted to point out about the pots, and the reason that you have to put them away is any temperature changes, you can develop cracks in those pots, and that's what you actually really want to prevent. Okay, just carting away the last of the dead flowers. I'm gonna throw them in my compost pile over the hill. Another reason I love these carts, it has a removable backing. So when you dump it, there's nothing holding it back. That's pretty much it for the deck. Everything is off, all the pots are gone, everything that I wanted to bring inside is inside. I'm gonna take that blower to the shed, clean it out, and I'm gonna meet you down there to show you the rest of it. We are in the shed, and it's ready for winter. Everything is up off the ground for the most part. Those flattened chairs are hung up on the walls. More chicken wire I just put over the rafters, get it out of the way. The rest of those pots are on the shelf. And I went ahead and put those umbrellas lengthwise on these rubber hooks, stacked them 3 together, bungeed them, and they're good to go. They'll stay pretty clean. And the cart gets parked in here so we can access the wood and come and go freely throughout the winter, which is really important to us. We don't want to have to move a bunch of stuff around every time we come in here to grab wood or grab something else. So that's it. Okay everyone, this is me and Ollie signing off for now. I hope you enjoyed those tips on shed organizing. For more and upcoming ideas, go ahead and like and follow, and we will see you next time.